Hi guys! Hope everyone's doing well. We'll get started here in a couple minutes. So, yep, just keep posted. Yeah. Couple more minutes here, guys. All right, everyone. Just another minute. Hope you're all doing super well. Hanging in here over house lever. Doing good. Trying to think. Yeah, so everyone's doing really well. Staying safe, wearing your masks. You know, it's all really important. I know that it's not an ideal situation for all of us, but it's really important for us to think of others and respect others' boundaries, even if we may not like them ourselves. So just take, maybe for this class, let's have our sort of motivation and thoughts. Let's have those be guided towards those around us and like spreading positivity and love and kindness and just try to bring in a sense of understanding and togetherness. Just because I think really, like right now it's really important for us to respect those around us and to just be grateful that we have each other to lean on and support. So yeah, all right. I think it is now time to get started. As usual, let's go ahead and start with our breathing exercises. So we lay on our backs. I need 1 second actually. All right. Sorry, there was just a lot of noise going on and I was like, oh geez, it's a little distracting. Okay. Anyways, sorry guys, rocky start. So let's go ahead and start with our breathing, laying on our backs. We can either keep our feet planted, maybe go into a reclined butterfly, or extend our feet out all the way, whatever we're feeling for the evening. So go ahead and just get comfortable. We'll start with 3 nice even breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We begin breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Last time, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And we'll just take a moment here to do a full body scan. Just moving through your body, noticing if there's any unevenness, lingering, any tension that you've brought here throughout the day. Just try to melt into the floor with every exhale. One of the easier places to create tension is in your jaw, so maybe take a minute to focus up there. Releasing any tension, any gripping. Couple more breaths here. And let's come back together with 3 more breaths. We begin breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. out through the mouth. Last time, in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Go ahead and make your way up to a comfortable seat. And then we'll move gently into a tabletop position, making sure that our shoulders are over our wrists and our hips are over our knees. And we'll just gently take a few cat-cows here, waking up that spine. Maybe taking a few lateral C curves. And maybe adding in a few circles here. Good. All right, gently we're going to tuck our toes and push back into a downward facing dog. Let's tread through those feet here, warming up our feet and our legs. Good. And sending those heels down, hips up towards the ceiling, taking a few breaths here. Trying to both relax our shoulders and lengthen behind our legs. And gently we're going to lower our knees, untuck our toes, and push back into a child's pose. Separating our knees a bit farther apart, toes touching. Couple more breaths here. Really stretching those hands forward, pushing our hips back. And rolling up through the spine, tucking our toes, and again pushing back into our downward facing dog. Treading through the feet here. And sending our heels down, hips up again. Relaxing our shoulders, lengthening behind our legs. Gently lower our knees, untuck our toes. We're going to go into puppy dog pose here, yeah? So what that is, it's just like child's pose, except we keep our hips over our knees and just reach forward, either putting the forehead onto the floor or resting the chin. Continue to reach that chest down. Couple more breaths here. And gently pushing back up into downward facing dog. Treading through the feet. Quick little hip opener here. We're gonna shoot our down stage leg up towards the ceiling. Couple ankle circles here. Going both directions. And gently let that working leg fall over. Bending the knee. A few more ankle circles if you'd like. And straightening that leg, returning back to downward facing dog. We'll switch sides. Couple ankle circles. And letting that leg bend. Straighten that leg. Return it down to the floor. Coming back down to tabletop and taking a few more cat-cows. Couple C curves here. Circles. Both directions. Good. Returning back to center. I'm going to turn this way so you guys can see this part. So we're just going to do what's called threading the needle. So we're in our tabletop position here. And what we're going to do is we're going to reach our right hand up towards the ceiling and gently thread it under. You should be trying to keep the hips square and centered. Should be feeling a stretch through the back and the shoulder. Couple more breaths here. And reaching back up. Replacing the hand. We're going to go other side, reaching up and threading under. Again, remember to stay square here. And reaching up. Replace. We're gonna go again, first side, reaching under. Now this time you can either stay here like we did the last time, or you can take this supporting arm and reach it around your back for the opposite thigh. For a bind. Now, goal is to try to reach that chest up towards the ceiling to get a stretch through both shoulders, through the back, the whole thing. So really think of rotating that chest while still maintaining a good distance in between the shoulders and the ears. A long lengthened neck. Couple more breaths here. And gently release. Reaching back up and replacing. We're going to go other side, reaching up and under. We'll wrap around our low backs, grabbing for the opposite thigh, and rotating up towards the ceiling. Still sending our hips back. More breaths. And release the arm, reaching back up towards the ceiling and planting the hand back down. All right, I'm gonna turn back this way for this next part. So we're just gonna do a little movement exercise here. Sorry, did I saw something? To stretch behind our backs and the fronts of our hips. Now, the first thing we're going to be stretching is our rhomboids down our back, yeah? So what we're going to do first is we're going to interlace our hands behind our thighs, yeah? So like this, interlace behind our thighs, nice stretch through our rhomboids here, yeah? If you want, you can even lean back, sort of whatever feels best for you. So we'll hold this here to stretch out our rhomboids. We'll release, and then we're going to move into a baby camel, which is when we're placing our hands right behind our feet and we push our chest forward along with our hips to get a nice stretch through the fronts of our hips. Sounds good? So we'll go rhomboids, release, push back, baby camel. We'll do that we'll do 1 time slow and then 2 times a bit more fluid, okay? So let's go ahead, get started. Leaning forward, interlacing the hands behind our thighs. We'll go ahead, push up, stretch behind that back. Still trying to breathe even here. And gently release. Plant those hands, hips come forward. Baby camel, if you'd like, you can release the head all the way back. Just try and keep any tension out of the neck. those hips forward, lifting in our low abs so we don't crunch in our low backs. And gently release it down. Good. Reset. We're going to go 2 more times a little bit faster than that. So stretching out those rhomboids. And release back to a baby camel. And release it down. One last time, stretching that back. Release, push it back, baby camel. Chest up. And release. Awesome. All right. Shake that out for a second. We do a little twisting here. Woo! My little back just popped. All right. Next thing we're going to do is make your way to a butterfly. So soles of the feet together, sitting up nice and high on our sits bones. We're just going to start by reaching over those feet and just relaxing over all the way. And rolling up through the spine. We're going to turn towards our right leg and release over. Trying to keep both sits bones planted. Don't let this hip come off the floor, but keep it down. So that we can get an equal stretch through that oppositional energy. And rolling up. Other side, over. And rolling up. Next thing we're going to do is do a couple little lateral stretches, yeah. So we'll just start by coming up and over with that left hand, leading or leaning to the right. Again, keeping space between the shoulders and the ears. Reaching nice and far. Other side. Again, same thing, thinking of both sits bones, staying connected to the floor. And coming up. We'll go again, over. And coming up. Other side, one more time. Coming up, let's go ahead and make our way to a straddle now, yeah? So, as always, I try to remind you guys, one of my feet is in here now. Try to remind you guys that a straddle should never be 180 degrees. Yeah, I don't care what dance teacher told you that was a real thing, it's not. Yeah, so a straddle should always be just slightly in front of you. Maybe you are like pretty flat. You are pretty close to 180, but you shouldn't really ever strive for that because it's not really good for your body. Yeah? So let's go ahead and we're just going to release over. Remember, I like for us to keep our knees and our toes pointing up towards the ceiling. No need to roll forward. Hi. For those of you who don't know, this is Marty, my dog. It's actually been pretty chill tonight. It's because we had a long day out. We went to Home Depot today. And we went to Sprouts today. Where else did we go? I think that's all the places we went to. We were a little sleepy today. Still releasing forward. And coming up, we're going to go ahead, turn towards our leg, and again release over. This should give us a deeper stretch in our hamstring. And rolling up. Other side. And rolling up. And we'll take a nice lateral stretch here. This one you may be able to get a little bit further. Trying to keep space again. helpful. You've got a room like me. I've got some nice props here. And coming up, we'll go other side, up and over. So then I've got like a nice little drawer knob right here that I can just hook my hand into. Do try to send some energy out of your hand though, even if you're grabbing onto something, just so we can have that nice oppositional pull here to get a deeper stretch through our rib cage. Still no floor point. Oh, I can have floor point if I have the couch. Pointing knife up for me. Does that count? Okay. Only you could look like that all the time. And coming up. Awesome. All right. Let's go ahead and bring our feet together for a staff pose. Take a couple ankle circles here. Maybe shake out your legs. All right. Go ahead, we're just going to gently release forward over our legs, grabbing onto the balls of our feet and pulling our chest down and forward. So not just down, but we want to think of it reaching forward as well to flatten that back and get a deeper stretch through our hamstrings. Couple more breaths here. Still reaching that chest forward, reaching those heels forward. And then relaxing over our feet. One more time, rolling up, reaching forward, stretching those hamstrings. And releasing forward. On our way rolling up, I'm going to rotate really quick so you guys can see this. On our way rolling up, we're going to grab our right foot with our left hand. This is a good opportunity for you to sickle your foot. I know we all like to do it sometimes. We're going to roll up here for a nice IT band stretch. So make sure our hips are nice and square. We have our foot in our hand, sickled so that we can get a nice stretch to the outside of our leg, and we can spiral the arm open to get a deeper stretch. Now for some of us, we might need our leg a bit higher. Some of us might need our leg a bit lower. So sort of just get comfortable in this position here and find out what works best for you. And try to keep your low abs engaged. It's important when we're in positions where we're twisting like this that we stay engaged in order to support our back, support our other muscles. And gently releasing. We're going to switch sides. nice and long. And releasing over, switching sides again. Coming up, I'm gonna check on our music really quick, but you guys keep stretching. Ah! Oh no, sorry guys. Technical difficulties. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, awesome. And then we're gonna go ahead and switch sides. Don't get an attitude. And releasing over. Next thing we're gonna do is take our right leg, cross it over our left. We can bring our left leg in towards our pelvis if we'd like. And we're just gonna take a nice twist here. Keeping the neck nice and long as always. Rotating around the spine. And gently, we're gonna let that crossed leg fold over and we'll release over our legs. Rolling up and switch, rotating around the spine, lifting up nice and tall, maintaining good posture. Unwind, letting those legs fall over one another and release over. Up. Let's go ahead and move into a neck stretch. to do is find a comfortable seat, whatever, nah, it doesn't matter, whatever you like. I'm gonna go ahead and take the left arm behind the back. Hey there. We're gonna hold our hands together. I'm gonna take the crown of my head and I'm gonna reach it up and over towards my hands. And I should be getting a nice stretch on this side of my neck. And just gently take a couple slow movements here. Gently release the hands, push the head back up to center, and switch sides, up and over. Couple movements here. Gently release the hands, push the head back up to center, looking side to side. Maybe taking a couple head circles if you'd like. Awesome. Returning back to center. We're just going to take a couple breaths to finish out our practice. 3 actually. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We begin. The nose and out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Last time, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Awesome job tonight, everyone. Thanks so much for coming and taking class with me. As always, so happy to have you guys here at Breakout. Super grateful to have such a great community around us. Go ahead and check out our other content on our YouTube page for upcoming classes and schedules. Check out our Instagram and our Facebook. And we love you guys so much. So happy to dance with you / stretch with you. We look forward to when we can be together in person soon. So stay clean, stay safe, wear your mask, and wash your hands. Love you guys. All right. Awkward scooch to the front.